had an experience in San Diego a few years ago that changed my life regarding customer service. I was doing a speech for physicians down in San Diego, La Jolla, in fact. And I live in LA. It's about a, 2.5 hour drive, anywhere from 2.5 to 9 hours. It's true. And had to wear a suit and tie. I didn't want to dress up so nicely for that 3-hour drive, so I put on my most casual clothes. I packed my other clothes in the back of the car. I took off. I'm not speaking in the morning until 9 o'clock. I got plenty of time. I left plenty early. And you know what? I got there at 8:15. I was in great shape. So I went to change into my suit. And it was then that I discovered to my horror that my white shirt was nowhere to be found. The suit pants were there. The suit coat was right there in the back seat. But the white shirt was just not there. And I panicked and I called Tanya. And she said, "Hey, honey, did you already get there?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm here. Honey, I got some bad news." She said, "What?" I said, "It's horrible news." I said, "I left my white shirt, I think." She said, "Oh my gosh, it's right here on the foot of the bed. You forgot to pack it." And I said, "Tanya, what could be worse?" And she said, "You left your tie too." I said, "Tanya, I'm speaking in 40 minutes, and if I don't have a nice looking, I'm speaking today, I've got to dress up. You got to help me." She said, "I'll call around. You start looking. We can do it. We got 40 minutes. I'm panicked. She called me back in 10 minutes. She said, "There's not a Walmart in La Jolla." I said, "I could have told you that, honey." She's Russian, you know? She's just trying to save a few dollars. No, she said she was looking for a 24-hour clothing store, and she thought maybe a Walmart or something. I said, "Honey, she said, "You keep looking, I'll look." I saw a Banana Republic. And it, like every other store on that whole row, opened at 10 a.m. That's how you know you're in a fancy area. 10 a.m. I'm speaking at 9. But the difference of that Banana Republic was there was someone inside the building. I saw a young man in there. So I got excited. And I parked the car and I ran right up to the door. And I saw they opened at 10, but he was right there. And I knocked on that door. And he came right to the glass. I said, "Sir, I'm from Los Angeles. You've got to help me. I'm speaking in 30 minutes to a group. I need a white shirt and a tie." And he said, "We open at 10 o'clock. I said, "I know that. I just read that right there. But I'm speaking at 9 o'clock. Can I come in?" He looked right at me and said, "Come back at 10. And he just turned and walked away. Banana Republic did that to me. 1312 La Jolla Village Drive. I was so panicked. Then I remembered that all the customer service speeches I've done, when I'd ask people to give a story of great customer service, there was one clothing store in America whose name came up more often than all the rest combined. Any guess? Nordstrom, the group, shouts in unison with no prompting. Guess what? They don't advertise their customer service. They don't have to, because you just did. And I'm doing it right now. Want a great model in the industry we're in? Become the Nordstroms of this industry. I called up. I've never been to a Nordstrom in my life. I heard they were expensive. I'm serious. But I called up and the phone answered. "Good morning, Nordstroms. This is Evelyn. What can I do to provide you with excellent service today?" I said, "Are you for real?" She said, "Yes, I am." I said, "You've got to help me. Thank you so much." I said, "I'm having a horrible time. I'm speaking like in 20 minutes. And I left my shirt, I left my tie." She said, "Where are you speaking?" I told her. She said, "That's right next to us. It's going to work out. You need to come here. We're going to make it work, Mr. Lloyd." I was so impressed. She said, "Now what do you need?" I said, "I need a white shirt or off-white." She said, "Give me the size." I said, 20 neck, 37 length, sleeve. She said, "Okay. Tell me about your tie." I said, "I've got a gray suit. Maybe a gray tie would be great." She said, "Stay on the phone with me. I want to make sure that you get here fine. I said, I'm amazed you guys are open. Everything else opens at 10. She said, oh, we open at 10. But you can't wait till 10, Mr. Lloyd. I want to open the doors for you when you get here. I said, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. She said, what do you see outside? I said, I see this is a Marriott. She said, you're a mile away. Keep coming. You're going to make it. Then she said, I've already had George press your shirt. George had pressed my shirt. My wife doesn't press my shirts. And my grade just went down a little bit lower. She even said, you know what? Time's too close. You don't come in. I'm going to walk out in the parking lot. I'll be easy to spot. We're not open. There's no cars here. I'll be the only woman standing there with clothes in my hand. I said, Evelyn, I'm a happily married man, but when I see you, I'm going to kiss you. I said that. And she said, sir, that will not be necessary. I said, okay. I pulled up in that lot, and there she was, and I took off that shirt. And by the way, when I say that shirt, I was wearing the most comfortable shirt that I own. Do you have a shirt that you would wear on a Saturday if you were going to be working around the house and you're not expecting any company? That's the shirt I was wearing. Here, I brought it. I'm going to show it to you. This is it. That was my shirt. Now, for my Wisconsin friends that are in here, let me just tell you, I've told this story in just about every state in America. And only in Wisconsin, when I told the story, did the audience go, that's not bad. That's not so bad. Gotta love our Wisconsin brethren. I'm ready to go speak. She said, you got 4 minutes. That's where you're speaking. Everything's fine. I just took my wallet out and I said, here, just hold my wallet. I'll come back. We'll settle. She gave me the wallet back. And she said, you hold on to your wallet. We can settle after your speech. I finished my speech and I went back and I paid. And when I paid, it was then that I discovered for the first time I'd paid $85 for this tie right here. I'm serious. $85. This country boy from North Carolina has never paid more than $35 for a tie in my life. And I just found I paid $85. You know what? I didn't care. Because the service was so exemplary. I know price is a factor in your business. I know people complain about it. I understand that. But I'll promise you this, when your service is phenomenal, price is less of an issue when we have that kind of service. I'll close by letting you know that I was walking out of Nordstrom's. I just looked at her and I said, thank you so much. You were an angel today. And she said these words I'll never forget. Thank you, Mr. Lloyd, for allowing me the opportunity to serve you today. She was the one that took my call before ours was open. She was the one who had a shirt pressed before I got there. She's the one that met me out in the parking lot. She's the one who trusted me to come back and pay. And yet she says at the end, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve you today. That is powerful. I leave you with this. With those you love most, those spouses that may be here or out shopping now, you might see them tonight. Here's the deal. Do something nice for them tonight. Get a treat. Write a card. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It could be a small little gift. You do something nice for them. Buy them a drink. And when they say thank you, that's when you say, no, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve you tonight. Try that. You'll thank me tomorrow. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Lloyd.